Yeah, this whole Antony Starr voicing Homelander in the combat pack situation is getting annoying at this point. I feel like Anthony's just taking a page out of Ed Boon's troll book and just messing with us. And at this point in time, there's no definitive answer if indeed Antony Starr will be doing the voice acting for character Homelander in MK1, but I think it's safe to say he's probably going to at this point. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty back again with another Mortal Kombat 1 MK1 video because let's just kick things off from the jump. Back when Mortal Kombat 1 launched in September, when you beat the game, you get the credits, and in the credits, you see everybody who did the voice acting for their respective characters, that including the guest characters at MK1 in the combat pack, like a Peacemaker, John Cena. And we noticed the community that Antony Starr's name was not in the credits when the game launched, and that led people to think like, whoa, everyone's voice acting name is here by Homelanders. Is Antony Starr going to be doing the voice acting? Now, the reason why this is even a thing is because going back to Mortal Kombat 11, the Arnold did not do the lines for the Terminator. They had somebody who does voice impressions pretend to be the Arnold for that character. It seemed like maybe that would potentially be a situation for Homelander in this game. And 4 weeks ago, yes, 4 weeks ago, this kind of picked up some steam because, like you'd imagine, people were still wondering, hey, is Antony Starr going to be doing the voice acting for Homelander Mortal Kombat 1? And they asked on his Instagram, yo, what are you doing? Are you doing this? And the response we got was, well, I'll just show you. Will you be voicing Homelander Mortal Kombat 1, Anthony? Nothing more and nothing less. Now, initially, I took this as, well, he probably signed an NDA. He probably hasn't recorded the voice acting lines yet because the whole strike was still taking place, which actually ended just a few days ago. So I figured it was just something that hadn't been ironed out yet, but it was on the horizon, right? However, you guys, just a few days ago, somebody asked yet again Antony Starr if he'd be doing the voice acting for Homelander in MK1, and that's where we got this response. Nope. And like you'd imagine, people saw this nope response and they actually ran with it, me included, because pretty definitive when you're saying nope that you're answering directly here. No, I'm not doing the voice acting. So like you'd imagine, this has been the talk of the town over the past 2 or 3 days, to the point where if you just type in like Mortal Kombat 1 news, guess what's the only thing being discussed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different websites talking about how Antony Starr is not voicing Homelander in MK1. So, Omni-Man just dropped, and we're not even talking about Omni-Man, we're talking about Homelander, who drops spring of 2024. Now, like you can imagine, people started to push this narrative. We're wondering why Antony Starr isn't doing the voice acting for Mortal Kombat 1 when just this summer in July, he was featured as part of Call of Duty's DLC and did the voice acting for that. How does this happen, but we don't get him doing the voice acting in a Mortal Kombat game? Like, it just makes no sense, right? And thankfully, the plot thickens and we got another response that seems to be in regard to this entire situation from, you guessed it, Antony Starr, and we'll be breaking that down today. Now, before we break down the response we got from him last night, if you guys do me a solid and please take a second and drop a like on the video, it does help me out a ton. I want to say thank you for choosing me to be your Mortal Kombat 1 insider. Without you guys, I'm nothing. There's no machine behind me. You guys keep the videos rolling, so I love you. Thank you for all the support lately. Truly does mean the world to me. Now let's break down what Antony Starr said, what appears to be in regards to this whole Homelander not being voiced by Antony Starr in MK1 situation. Like I mentioned, this dropped, I believe, late last night over on his official Instagram page. Just a black background with simply nothing more other than, that was a joke. Now, the interesting about this is where it kind of gets dicey and it's up for debate. So some people believe that this is in reference to the rumors that Antony Starr is not going to be voicing Homelander in MK1. On the flip side to this, apparently, allegedly, I didn't see it, but according to my good buddy, my pal, the Finny, this was in regards to a post he made previously where he said, I will not attend any more meet and greets or cons with the fans because they are too much and I need peace. And then seconds later in the next story, that's where this whole that was a joke was posted. So is it in regards to the ship post saying he's not doing meet and greets? Is it in regards to the fact that People were saying he's not going to be the voice of Homelander. I'll leave that up to you to decide. Now, what's interesting is when you consider everything we just talked about is that every other, it seems like, patch update, they continue to add different voice actors to the English voice talent in the credits that play after you complete the Mortal Kombat 1 story mode. Now, initially, a lot of people, including myself, believe that this Chris Cox right here was potentially going to be doing the impressions for Antony Starr because it's the same guy who did the impressions for the Terminator as Arnold back in Mortal Kombat 11. Just a few days ago, Stephen O. Young was added to the list. And again, Stephen O. Young doesn't seem to voice anybody that's prominent in the actual Mortal Kombat 1 story mode. So who's he voicing or will voice? Is it for some DLC characters a la Homelander? Is it for a background character they forgot to give credit for, like an NPC or something? Not sure, but apparently he's voiced Mr. Negative in the Spider-Man games and Red Hood in Gotham Knights. And again, people were taking this as, well, possibly even Homelander now. So it's basically solid confirmation that Antony Starr will not be Homelander in the game. And again, I agree with this next one right here. Well, considering that the OP has shown evidence that the credits continue to get updated, probably not solid. So again, this is just constantly being cycled of different people that are apparently doing the English voice talent lines for MK1. Who are some of these names for? We don't know. Could they potentially be the ones doing the Homelander voice acting? Potentially, but again, depending on the context of Antony Starr's most recent posts about, that was just a joke. Was it the ship post about no more meet and greets, or is it about the fact that everybody all across the web, the internet, believes that he's not doing the voice acting for Homelander and MK1? So there you go. I know it's probably tiresome hearing me talk about this, but some people are taking the Instagram story as like definitive proof that 110% Antony Starr is more than likely going to be Homelander because, he was just trolling when he said no on the Instagram comments. Could be that, or again, it could just be in regards to the shitpost. Regardless, I do think if I had to be a betting man here, I would be shocked if Antony Starr wasn't doing the voice acting for Homelander in Mortal Kombat 1, but sadly, we can't confirm if that's even the case. Despite everything we're seeing lately, this is the situation. So the answer to everything is we don't know, but as a betting man, I'd say it's probably more likely than not. So that is your update in regards to Antony Starr as Homelander in MK1. Seems likely, but then again, things happen. Maybe they couldn't agree on, a licensing issue or like a money issue. The whole Ash Williams situation just proves that things can go south really easily with Warner Brothers. It's just so wild to me that they had the likeness of his appearance, but not the voice. Like, you would think that'd be doable, especially when you consider that these guest characters only record probably like 10, 11, 12 minutes of voice lines, and we already have confirmation that Jean-Claude Van Damme wasn't even in studio in Chicago when recording his lines. It was like in the midst of the pandemic, so he apparently was actually in Hong Kong, just like on a Zoom call, recording his lines. So that makes you think that it'd be pretty simple to just throw some money over at Antony Starr, have him sit down on a Zoom call with a badass USB mic and just talk into the microphone for like 12 minutes, one take. He's a professional. Just have him read the lines. They're already done. We've source code data mined all of them, at least most of them. So yeah, it's a really weird situation. And if they don't make it happen, I do believe that a lot of people are going to be upset. I know it happened back in Mortal Kombat 11 for Terminator, and people really can't tell the difference between the voices, but it is what it is. It's not going to be him. And that might piss off some of you guys because the feedback lately has been insane. So anyways, what do you think of this situation? Do you think Antony Starr is talking about the whole, response he said, no, I'm not doing the voice acting, or is it a response to the shitpost? Do you think he's going to do the voice acting when it's all said and done for Homelander Mortal Kombat 1? Again, the character is dropping spring of 2024, so this is so far away from now. Anything could happen. The world could end, so just take it day by day, play it by ear. Honestly, I'm not even too concerned about this. I'm not thinking about this. I feel like we're months out, so there's no point to even stress. I mean, the whole actor strike was taking place as well. Lately, was that getting in the way of him recording his lines? Potentially, it could have been. So there's a lot of variables here. So no definitive answer, but that is all we know at this point in time. Take it for what you will. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do me a solid, drop a like on it, of course. subscribe for some more MK content like this on the channel. Till next time, been your host, been Dynasty. Guys, please stay curious, stay safe. I want to say thank you to everybody who actually watched my video last night titled The Future Mortal Kombat 1 is very concerning. The feedback for the most part was very, you know, positive. It feels good to know that I can just speak my truth, and a lot of you guys do agree with me. Still some bad apples calling me a hypocrite. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Dynasty, you're not helping the situation when you buy a skin. It's like they're trying to say because I bought skins, I'm being a hypocrite, and I should just buy the fatalities. When it's like, bro, I've been paying for skins in games since like 2007. I've never had to pay for a fatality. I'm telling you, you criticize NetherRealm Studios or Warner Brothers, and the apologists come out in full force and will cling on to anything to make you look like you're dumb. It's hilarious. It's hilarious that some of these people are focusing their aggression and anger at me and not the corporation, the billion-dollar corporation that only cares about profits. You can't make this shit up. It reminds me of when the car scene over the last 7-8 years, there was a time where it was like, you were respected if you drove a manual transmission. I pull into a car meet, people be like, yo, that's manual, it's stick, that's sick. And nowadays, it's like, because transmissions are like 8-speed, 10-speed, and it's quote-unquote faster, it's like, people look at you like you're stupid for driving a manual transmission and not an automatic. It's like, you are missing the point, dude. You are missing the point. We are not the same. Over their heads. Regardless, though, I love you guys. Thank you for all the positive feedback. Without you, I'm nothing. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Living on a crack, but I'm not superstar.